and you made it through our parking lot, so I know that was really hard. We are going to remain standing to play our national anthem. Seniors, go ahead and turn around. Be seated, but as you get seated, we have heard some great music this morning as everyone's coming in. Let's give it up for our BBN Orchestra, the Orbital Team, Edward Yu on piano. Thank you so much. Okay, we're here. Good morning. My name is Tyson Ostrowski, and I'm the proud principal of Blue Valley North, and today's a fun day. Probably the most fun day we have all year. I want to welcome you all to the 2024 Class Day celebration for our graduates. The purpose of Class Day is a very unique thing. It's been a Blue Valley School District tradition. When people come into our district, they're like, what is this Class Day? But Class Day is awesome because it's dedicated to honoring special recognitions and accomplishments of great Mustang seniors. This program is also an important time for us to reflect upon our years together here at North. And we want this day and your entire graduation weekend to be a time of celebration. Seniors, you have all done so much for our school, and it's time that we honor you. To kick things off this morning, we will have a special message from our senior class officers. Please welcome to the podium senior class co-presidents, Caleb Dang and Manoa Nicholson, class treasurer Molly McCartan, and class secretary Abby Jelly.
Good morning. As we look back on these incredible 4 years at Blue Valley North, I want you to take a moment and imagine what little you would think if they got to meet the version of you that stands here today on the brink of graduation. When we were kids, we were always looking ahead to the next chapter of life and saying, I can't wait. In high school, many of us have felt this way about graduation at least once, feeling like the day would never come. Yet today, each one of us woke up, looked in the mirror, and saw a soon-to-be high school graduate. After all that time spent looking forward to this very moment, it's finally here.
When we were in preschool, we couldn't wait to be in kindergarten. When we were in kindergarten, we couldn't wait to be in first grade. This constant excitement for the next chapter never stopped. We look forward to recess, where we would plan the monkey bars, the foursquare courts, or the kickball fields. We look forward to lunch, spending all day dreaming of pizza or making potions with our friends at the lunch table. Or we look forward to being picked up from school and going home to see our dog's wagging tail after a long day.
When we entered middle school, we continued to look up to the grades above us. The 8th graders were our heroes. We went through some of our most awkward times together and looked forward to the day when we would simply look back and laugh at our preteen memories. We look forward to our first relationships, only to be disappointed by awkward after-school hugs. We look forward to a time when we would get our braces off and slowly make the switch from side parts to middle parts.
Then we got to high school. It was finally time for us to experience what we've been looking forward to since the very first time we watched High School Musical. Our freshman year couldn't have been predicted by any movies, but we made it our own. FaceTiming friends to stay social and braving breakout rooms where you could hear a pin drop. We looked forward to a time when we would finally get to experience high school the way we had always expected. By sophomore year, our class finally began to bond, going to football games and school dances together. We continued to think of the future, looking forward to getting our licenses and becoming upperclassmen.
As juniors, we took heavy course loads, pushing ourselves academically in pursuit of the next stage of life. We look forward to the end of the year where we could finally take a break without feeling like there was something else we needed to get done. Senior year brought both excitement and stress. The pressure of submitting applications and deciding on a college was outweighed by the exhilaration of finally standing for our heroic games, legally parking in the senior lot, dance royalty, and senior assassins. It has been a year full of incredible memories and so many rests. We suffered from senioritis at times, but continue to work hard, moving forward for this very moment.
Suddenly, we sit here united as a class for one of the last times, and it's bittersweet. We look forward to senior year and graduation for what seems like forever. However, now that we're here, we realize that all of the major milestones of our childhood are behind us. Everything we've looked forward to has become a memory. We're hit with the realization that this is the end and there is no more. See you next year. We wish we could go back just for a moment and tell our kindergarten selves to cherish every step of the path we took to get here, instead of looking ahead. We wish we could tell our little selves that even though they wanted nothing more than to grow up, that they should take their time and try to remember what it's like to be safe. Remember what it's like to have to stand in your tiptoes to look in the mirror, seeing bright eyes and a cheesy grin smiling back at you. Today that's replaced with teary eyes and a cap and gown on a person who's entering adulthood. And I'm guessing that one day, when we are old and wrinkly, we will wish that we had taken a moment to remember what it's like to celebrate class day together and walk through the halls of Blue Valley North for one last time.
So today, that's what I'm here to tell you to do. Stop constantly looking forward to the next thing. Stop saying, you can't wait, because you can. Think about how many long days you've had when you wish you could fast forward to this moment. Now that we're here, I'm sure you're so glad that you didn't. But instead, experience everything you could, learn to persevere through hardships, and make precious lifelong memories. Take a moment to look around and appreciate being together with all these people who have watched you grow up. The people you meet from now on will never know this version of you. Slow down and say thank you to those who have stood by your side and supported you. All of our lives have been immeasurably impacted by the people we have met here at UPN.
Lastly, take a moment to soak in these final few days. It is rare to know in advance that a period of your life, a job, a friendship, or a relationship is about to commence. So don't wait until this is simply a memory to realize how special it is. This is a moment that you will have looked forward to for so long, and it is also a moment that you will miss one day. That little version of you would be jumping up and down with pride to see how far you've come. Congratulations, class of 2024. It has been an honor to serve as your class treasurer,
Senior class co-presidents,
Class school president.
And class secretary. Thank you.
Class officers. It's a good message, live in the moment, soak it up today, guys. So one of the coolest traditions that we have here at North on Class Day is to acknowledge those representative students from our feeder elementary schools who are finishing their first year of school in Blue Valley as a kindergarten. These students will be seniors at Blue Valley North in the year 2036. That's crazy. Did we have anybody here that you were at Class Day when you were a kindergartner? Anybody? Anybody? Stand up. Nice. So, with this year's kindergarten students, please come to the stage at this time. Let's welcome our kindergartners up here. Elementary, Charlotte Byers, daughter of Amanda and Kyle Byers. Jack Ward, son of Sarah and Scott Ward. From Mission Trail Elementary, William Weesey, son of our very own science teacher, or Amy Weesey. Theodore Ritter, daughter of Abigail and Anders Ritter. She's also a little sister to one of our grads here today, and Rose Ritter. From Oakland Trail Elementary, Julia Feynman, daughter of Michael and Lindsay Feynman. And from Valley Park Elementary, Lucy Kendrick, daughter of Matt and Rachel Kendrick, who's mom's an English teacher at Blue Valley Northwest. And last but not least, Andrew Joe, son of Gay and Lay. Kindergartners, we are so happy that you're here celebrating with us today. Thank you so much. All these young students finish their first year of school as we congratulate them and wish them every success as they continue their education. They all got gift bags from the school store, which is awesome. And let's give a round of applause one more time to all these future Mustangs. So, yes, now would be a good time to go if you want to go, because this is a little long and maybe boring for some kindergartners. If you are welcome to stay, but the Blue Valley North Chorale will now perform the song "Good Night, My Heart" under the direction of Jacqueline Group. Please welcome me. Haya is the daughter of Muhammad Iqbal Florida and Jasmine Moore. Next year, Haya will attend the 6-year program at the University of Missouri Kansas City School of Medicine in Kansas City, Missouri. Please welcome Haya to the podium.
Good morning. So, to absolutely no one's surprise, I'll be starting my speech off today with a statistic. The average human attention span lasts around 47 seconds. Before Mrs. Worthington asks, the source for that piece of information is the American Psychological Association. This short attention span, one that is quite literally shorter than that of a goldfish, explains a lot of things. It explains why even a 60-second TikTok doesn't always maintain our focus, why moving from 45 to 90-minute classes was a really risky decision on our school's part, and it explains a statement that I think a lot of us have found ourselves repeating throughout our lives. I can't wait. Whether we said it when we were freshmen, as we anticipated becoming upperclassmen, whether our teachers said it at the end of the school day, waiting for the bus announcements to be over, or whether you're saying it right now, waiting for the end of the speech. This phrase, I can't wait, is one that I think we've all said more than a few times in our lives. But today, my classmates, as we sit here at one of the many momentous occasions that we will experience in our lifetimes, I want you to ask yourself a question. Why can't we wait? The things that we so often anticipate in our lives, summer break, an exciting vacation, or even today, our class day, are so often inevitable. The world is constantly moving forward, and with it, our lives are too. As time slips away from us, why, instead of anticipating the inevitable, don't we try to make the most of the moments that we're living in right now? Time is a funny thing. It felt the longest when we were in kindergarten, looking up to the seemingly gigantic fifth graders. When we were freshmen, taking online classes that seemed like they would never end. And when we were seniors, waiting to make decisions that would decide the next coming years of our lives. But on days like this, time feels scarily short. We all too often don't become aware of its rapid nature until we take a moment to look back on it. On a day like today, we look back at our past selves and realize how quickly time flew by. So, even if you haven't paid attention to the speech that is definitely longer than just 47 seconds, today I ask of you just one thing. Make the most of the moment that you're in right now. Look around. Whether you're sitting next to someone who's been your best friend for years or someone you barely even know. Take in what may be the last day that you set foot in the school. Take in the proud, smiling faces of your family and friends. And take in the smell of this moment. Actually, there are a lot of people here and it's a school gym, so maybe try your best not to take it that last one. But truly take the time to live in this moment. Because now more than ever, we know that time is moving faster than we can even imagine. We've become aware that this moment will soon become a distant memory. And we understand why we shouldn't take any second for granted. As Blue Valley North's graduating class of 2024, I know that the future holds incredible things for all of us. But I want you to know that the future will always be there, waiting for you. And as cringy as it may seem, the present truly is a gift, as long as we treat it as such. So, make the most of this moment, because we can wait. We can wait to move into our dorms and go off to college. We can wait before we soon go out into the real world. And we can wait for all of the future milestones. If we make the most of the now, the future will be all the better. Congratulations to Blue Valley North's graduating class of 2024.
Each year, Blue Valley North seniors receive countless prestigious scholarships and honors as they move on to the next level. In your printed program, you'll recognize the many honors and awards the class of 2024 has achieved. While we will not reference all of them today, please peruse these great accomplishments at your leisure. On class day, we'd like to highlight scholarships that have a connection to Blue Valley North and preserve the legacy of a Mustang alum or faculty member. We're going to start with the Bill Davis Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship supports college-bound seniors who have been inspired to develop their talents through participation in debate, forensics, speech, and drama. Bill Davis, a teacher at Blue Valley North, inspired thousands of students to develop communication skills. This year's winner participated in both debate and forensics for 4 years, bringing a state championship to Blue Valley North in 2024. Recognizing the need to build her community, she devoted countless hours to mentoring the next generation. This year's winner of the Bill Davis Memorial Scholarship is Claire Ames. Our next scholarship is awarded by the Leathers family. Unfortunately, Mr. Dave Leathers is not able to be here with us today, but I'm happy to introduce one of our seniors, Angelic, who is Mr. Leathers' neighbor. She will present this award to his family.
Tom Leathers has been covering Kansas City with his weekly newspaper for over 50 years. His Tell It Like It Is brand of journalism has been synonymous with its integrity, community involvement, and implementing positive community change. No single newspaper reporter has been more effective in bringing change about our city. With that in his mind, his son Dave Leathers and his wife Megan have dedicated the scholarship at Blue Valley North for a student who has the same level of spirit, enthusiasm, and dedication to bettering their community through journalism that Tom Leathers showed during the last half-century. The scholarship recipient is Alexa Newsom. Alexa, will you please come forward?
Next is the Nick and James For the Kids Community Service Scholarship. The Nick and James For the Kids Community Service Scholarship for the 2023-24 school year will be given $500 scholarships for 2 graduating seniors from each Blue Valley High School. Applicants must provide a record of community service hours during the year. I'm pleased to announce the recipients of the Nick and James Community Service Scholarship are Sydney Anderson and Abby Jellick. Each year, the Kansas State High School Activities Association and Blue Valley North staff choose 2 students to represent the Acacia Citizenship Award. This award focuses on 3 areas: respect, responsibility, and reverence. This year, our Acacia Citizenship Award recipients are Manoa Nicholson and Jack Hancock. Please welcome to the stage Jordan Betts. She will be presenting the Speak Up Foundation Scholarship.
Good morning. My name is Jordan Betts, and I am a board member of the Speak Up Foundation. If you don't know what Speak Up is, it actually was founded right here in the school district by some parents just like yourself that had basically the unspeakable happened. They lost a child. Even more sadly, they lost a child to suicide. That would be Lane Mars, who was a Blue Valley West grad, and Jason Arkin, who was a Blue Valley Northwest grad. You know, both of them sadly passed away a few years ago, but we keep their memory alive with Speak Up. You may hear something like sources of strength in your school district, as well as something like Giving 20. The money that we raise each year goes back to that. So this year, those families have stepped up, created this organization to make sure no child feels alone. On behalf of Speak Up and the founders who lost their children to mental illness, we want to ensure that our younger generations know that it's okay not to be okay. To seek help if you're struggling with your mental health, or to ask others who, or to see others and help them who are struggling to ensure that mental health never takes a backseat to your physical health again. With that in mind, we are happy to award this scholarship to Claire Ames, sorry, I was going to butcher it, as someone who has positively contributed to their mental health as well as others and committed to continuing their contributions to their future endeavors.
Dr. Elise Berkey Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Richard Knapp. Please welcome him to the podium.
Good morning and congratulations to the class of 2024, their family and friends here today. My name is Richard Napper, joined this morning by my wife, Dr. Amara Napper, and we are here to present the Dr. Anise Berkey Memorial Scholarship Award this year. This is the 6th year of the Scholarship Award, and the years in which we've been able to award the scholarship to a Blue Valley North grad have been a little extra special for us, given our son graduated from here in 2018, and our daughter is currently a freshman at Blue Valley North. So today's a little extra special for us. Dr. Berkey was my mother-in-law. She was an outstanding lady, and I feel very lucky to have called her my mother-in-law. She was a loving mother, grandmother, physician, and friend. Dr. Berkey realized the value of a solid education, and it is in her memory and honor that we formed this scholarship. With all that stated, the 2024 Dr. Anise Berkey Memorial Scholarship Award goes to Sydney Anderson.
TJ O'Neill has joined the Mustang family as our assistant football coach. He's also one of our physical education teachers here at North. Coach O'Neill and his wife Emily established the O'Neill Family Scholarship for 2 Blue Valley North student athletes who have worked hard to establish strong academic credentials. I'm pleased to announce the recipients of the 2024 O'Neill Family Scholarship are Claire Ing and Miles Kim. We are joined this morning by Davis Harrison, BVN grad and former lacrosse team captain, to present the scholarship for the Keep the Spark Alive Foundation this year. Please give them a round of applause.
The lacrosse team at Blue Valley North had a nickname for my friend Chad Harriman. We called him Spark Plug. For my team and coaches, that nickname came from Chad's ability to raise the level of the team's performance through his hustle, his positive attitude, and the encouragement he provided to his teammates. When we were down, Chad always found a way to inject his spark and renew our will to win. Sadly, this gift he gave so freely to others was a gift he was unable to receive, and on June 12, 2017, Chad made the tragic decision to take his own life. At the time when he needed to keep his spark alive and renew his own will to win, he somehow wasn't able to find that spark. Your spark is whatever fires up your soul and makes life worth living. It's your relationships with family and friends. It's the joy you find in music or sports. It's the warmth you feel when you help others. It's the happiness you find, even in the little things. Shortly after Chad's death, the Keep the Spark Alive Foundation was created, focusing on developing and funding innovative programs in our community schools to stem the tide of this epidemic that is taking the lives of our kids, and to try to keep even one more family from having to walk down this difficult path. We also want to help young men get a head start on their next chapter through an annual scholarship for one of Chad's lacrosse brothers. Finally, we want to honor Chad's far too brief life and do something every day to make him proud, and to try to make something good come from this tragedy. We are pleased to award the 2024 Keep the Spark Alive Foundation Scholarship to M&A Barr.
Thank you so much, Davis, and for the Keep the Spark Alive Foundation. We would now like to recognize our seniors who, in addition to graduating from Blue Valley North, have also completed an industry-recognized certification from Johnson County Community College. These students successfully completed the required coursework at JCCC in a technical career field, in addition to coursework at Blue Valley North to earn this distinction. Students, as your name is mentioned, please come forward to be recognized. Brittany Duffy, HVAC. Jason Morales, Automotive Tech. Max Morris, Cybersecurity. Jacob Lemire, Metal Fabrication and Welding. And Camden Silva, Welding. This is a really big honor and a great program with our school. Let's give them one more round of applause. We will now recognize one senior who, in addition to graduating from Blue Valley North, has also successfully completed a 2-year program of study in the Blue Valley Overland Park Fire Department Fire Science Program. The Fire Science Program is a collaboration with OPFD, and students are taught daily by OPFD personnel the essential skills to continue to pursue a path of study and a career as a paramedic or firefighter. This is a huge deal. Zach Smith, please come forward. So we have 7 students here who have just earned their associate's degree from Johnson County Community College. Another huge thing for us. Will the following students please stand? Marut Amar. Abigail Hathaway. Marilyn Scott. Camden Silva. William Slutsky. Natalie Slutsky. And Mary Griffith. Mary is actually absent today because her biology class at Johnson County culminates in a trip to Ecuador. So, just tons of awesome experience. Let's give them one more round of applause. It is an honor to recognize those students who have volunteered to be in our military. Please stand and remain standing if you will be serving our country after we leave Blue Valley North. Veterans, active duty service members, guardsmen, and reservists in the audience, I would also ask that you please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you for all your sacrifices and those of your family who have helped keep our country safe. Thank you for your service. Adia Bhatia will now make a special presentation on behalf of the National Honor Society. Please welcome her.
Parents, faculty, and students, thank you all for being here today to celebrate the impressive graduating class of 2024. As we embark on our respective journeys and discover the next steps in our lives, we must first appreciate the amazing faculty here at Blue Valley. Teachers, your unconditional support has led to our successful and meaningful academic careers. Today, I have the honor of recognizing two outstanding teachers chosen because of their exemplary demonstration of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These teachers have inspired us to achieve greatness inside their classrooms and in our community, prioritizing our learning over everything. I've been fortunate enough to learn from both these teachers, not just about class content, but also about life. These teachers truly love what they do, and no matter how we feel before walking into their class, their enthusiasm and passion for teaching encourage us to do our absolute best. First, this teacher has been described by students as intelligent, helpful, supportive, and funny. Integrating real-life examples with difficult content, he can effectively introduce new topics to expand our knowledge. He has been able to help his students derive answers to both problems inside and outside his classroom, showing us that sometimes the right answer is hidden in plain sight. Underneath all the needed seriousness of teaching a challenging course, his surprisingly witty comments and unforgettable quotes keep students entertained and engaged in his classroom. The limit does not exist to his greatness. Please join me in recognizing John Pitton. Next, this teacher has been described by students as fun, bubbly, understanding, and kind. It's not easy teaching a class full of seniors. Our motivation is slowly dwindling away as we dream of our plans. However, this teacher always motivates us with her contagious energy, pop culture references, and engaging classroom discussions. We are all so excited for our next steps, yet her class shows us how the past is what we must remember to obtain an excellent future. Although the class may seem dull at first glance, she's able to take a required course for seniors and shape it into a positive and fun environment. It is absolutely necessary and proper to thank her for all she has done. So please join me in recognizing Mrs. Suzette. Again, thank you, Ms. Krista Chug and John Pittenger. Mr. Pittenger and Mrs. Chug, we truly appreciate everything you've done for us, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Our Blue Valley North Student Body President Nancy DiPaolo will now present the Starfish Staff Recognition Award. This award was initiated by former Blue Valley North Principal Dr. Richard Seaves and has become a Class Day tradition. Come on up, Nancy.
Every day, an old man walked the beach with a pail, picking up starfish that had been washed in by the tide and throwing them back into the sea. One day, a young boy stopped the old man and asked, "Why do you throw the starfish back?" "It doesn't matter. They will only wash up on the shore again tomorrow." The old man picked a starfish out of his pail, threw it as far as he could into the sea, and replied, "It mattered to this one." The Starfish Award is presented annually to a staff member who is selected by the members of the Student Council. The recipient is recognized as going above and beyond for the students of Blue Valley North. The award this year goes to Ann Salabini and Amy Busey. Please come forward.
They have to carry that plaque around for a whole week. Thank you, teachers. We have a former Blue Valley North teacher here with us this morning, Miss Susie Whitfield. She is here representing the Daughters of the American Revolution to present a national award to one of our teachers. Susie, please come to the podium.
Good morning and congratulations, class of 2024. My name is Susie Whitfield. As a former AP language teacher at Blue Valley North, I was always profoundly grateful
that many of my students were in Jason Schmoida's class. His excellent instruction allowed them to understand the crucial events in American history that inspired so much of American literature. I was honored to recommend that the Tomahawk chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution nominate Mr. Schmoida for the 2024 Outstanding Teacher of American History Award. He's demonstrated excellence in readily sharing an incisive knowledge of American history, demonstrating a commitment to his students, fostering a spirit of patriotism and loyal support of our country, relating history to modern life and times, and requiring high academic standards at all times from the students. Mr. Schmoida is the 2024 DAR Outstanding Teacher of American History first place State of Kansas winner and third place national winner. The DAR State Region Rebecca Klein presented him the state award Monday, and we are presenting him with the chapter certificate and a check from the state today. He will soon receive his national awards. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Schmoida.
That is huge. Thank you so much, Susie. Our Mustang Club is the backbone of our success here at Blue Valley North. I'd first like to acknowledge our Mustang Club co-presidents Heather and Alice Glenn for their leadership and hard work to impact our overall school community. Heather and Alice, would you please join me on the stage? As they're making their way up here, we have the first of 2 awards to present for this year's Mustang Club Parent Volunteer of the Year Award. And the people who are walking up right now get the first one, Heather and Alex. Thank you so much for stepping up and taking on the leadership of the Mustang Club. Please give them a round of applause for all of their hard work. Our second award for the Mustang Club Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Chris and Shelly Bittman. Please come forward. I know it's a long way to walk. As you're walking, we want to thank you for the countless opportunities you and the Mustang Club have provided through the many volunteer hours and the financial support of our school activities. And I want to thank all of you out there volunteering, participating in anything. We could not be the school we are without our awesome parents. Let's give a huge round of applause to Louis Searboy will now play a solo for us on the marimba. Louis is the son of Amelia Searboy and will be attending the University of Tulsa next year studying music education. Please welcome him with a round of applause. now present her senior speech entitled The Last Mustang Morning Show. Claire is the daughter of Carrie Ain. Next year, Claire will be attending KU, and her major will be political science and economics. She plans to continue with debate, and she will be enrolled in the 6-year law program. Please welcome Claire to the podium.
Good morning, Mustangs. Thank you to esteemed faculty, proud parents, and supportive friends for being here to honor this year's graduates. I'm not your host today, but I'm incredibly thrilled, Claire Ain, thankful to represent the class of 2024 for our last unofficial version of the Mustang Morning Show. Although this was my first year doing morning announcements, it feels as though I've been able to remain connected with every student through the crackling of the intercom during my entire high school journey. From some cheesy jokes or awkwardly timed scripts, every congratulations and reminder over the loudspeaker has served as an insight to the importance of connection, regardless of individual paths. Connection challenges us to broaden our horizons, empathize with those around us, and view our world through different eyes. But before I tell you about just how strong the connection of our class is, we must look back at our first glimpse of connection, a virtual one that is. It seemed rather impossible to understand the importance of being there for one another our freshman year, especially without the reminder that bus 4 would be 45 minutes late. And although the beginning of a traditional high school journey was taken away from us, our Zoom meetings taught us more than ever to appreciate connection, because we went so long without it. Whether it is a mysterious internet issue that made your virtual connection end and allow you to get out of class a little bit early, or the familiarity of a personal bond through the occasional appearance of one's pet cat or dog in the background, even when we seem the most on our own, searching for connection taught us the ability to find comfort in unfamiliarity. But it wasn't until I was in person and heard my first Good Morning Mustangs that I understood just how important connection truly was. Every student can feel a sense of belonging to a community, no matter what they do, and feel a culture of appreciation and support. BVN's ability to celebrate individuals as a community is a lesson of shared experiences and the importance of engagement and collaboration. Connection is a tool to expand perspectives and develop empathy and appreciation for diversity. The simple act and awareness can break down barriers and foster connections of mutual respect, and maybe even get us our North time back, although it's a little late for that. How could we all move back freshmen if it wasn't for the announcement of the upcoming game? How could we enjoy our steak cake without the appreciation of the hard work that got the team there over the loudspeaker? And how could we tragically groan at the loss of the Wi-Fi, again, without a reluctant apology class at open school? It is with the voice of our students, although sometimes a little too loud or a bit too fast, that we create a sense of community and can show appreciation together. Class of 2024, as we move on into the next chapter of our lives, no matter where we end up, it's important to remind ourselves of the lessons of our morning announcements. Although we look forward to the high school routine, we could easily be brought together through the announcements of a source of the strength meeting during AST, big girls and boys basketball win against our Husky rivals, and the congratulations to yet another successful showing of Peter's Bates performance. Even without my voice in your ear at 8 a.m., remember the importance of connection and appreciation. We must ask ourselves, how can we bring value to society through the connections we create? How can we navigate life's challenges through collaboration, forge a sense of belonging, and expand perspective through exposure to different walks of life? The class of 2024's ability to create connections is something unique. It is with these connections that we find strength, celebration, and uplift each other even when it seems impossible. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, let us carry the lessons of connection and community with us wherever we go. Just as the morning announcements brought us together each day, let us seek out opportunities to connect, collaborate, and support one another in days, months, and years ahead. As we stand on the threshold of our future, let us remember that our greatest strength lies not only in our talents and ambitions, but in our ability to come together as a community, united in our shared values and aspirations. Let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage, resilience, and a spirit of cooperation, knowing that together we can achieve anything we set our minds to. Congratulations, class of 2024. Signing off for the last time, I wish you a great future, Mustangs.
We have 6 students who have earned a significant achievement, scoring a perfect 36 on their ACT. Please come up, we're going to give you something, and then once you stand stand so we can recognize everyone. So save your applause until the end, please. Elizabeth Lynn, Caleb Dane, Aiden Jewell, Edward New, Anna Pearson, and Quentin Shaper. Come on up. It's a really big deal. Let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Be seated. The Blue Valley School District offers seniors the chance to earn the seal of biliteracy. This nationally recognized credential allows students to demonstrate proficiency in English and non-English language, thereby recognizing a student's readiness for career or college and for engagement as a global citizen. In addition, the seal of biliteracy affirms our values of diversity and honors the multiple cultures and languages of our community. All students who have earned the seal of biliteracy, please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. Each October, approximately 1.6 million 11th grade students across the country take the PSAT exam as part of the National Merit Scholarship Program. The highest scores are recognized as National Merit Scholars, representing the top 1% of test takers. Blue Valley North has a total of 26 students in 3 categories of this high achievement level. If you were named as a National Merit Commended Scholar, a National Merit Finalist, or a National Indigenous Scholar, please stand up so we can recognize you. Thank you. The Governor of the State of Kansas awards the distinction of Governor Scholar to the top 1% of graduating seniors at each school as determined by their 7th semester cumulative grade point average. Will the following students please come forward? Haya Boda. Sujiti Chala. Elizabeth Glenn. And Edward New. Each year, the National Presidential Scholar Review Committee identifies 40 candidates from each state based on their academic achievement, personal characteristics, leadership, and service activities. Will the following students please come forward and be recognized as U.S. Presidential Scholar nominees? Suditi Chawla. Gabrielle Decker. Caleb Dane. Aiden Jewell. Miles Kim. Molly McCarty. Edward New. Anna Pearson. Rhea Fedikokan. Quentin Shaper. And Jaden Stevens. Congratulations. I would now like to acknowledge our graduates who qualified for our GPA recognition. All students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or above have the opportunity to strive for 3 levels of recognition. The first group of seniors we will recognize are those with a cumulative GPA of at least 4.0, earning the distinction of cum laude. Would the seniors in this special group please stand and be recognized? I now want to recognize those seniors graduating with a cumulative GPA of at least 4.3. These students have earned the distinction of magna cum laude. Seniors in this group, will you please stand and be recognized? Finally, we want to recognize those students who represent the highest academic distinction in the Blue Valley School District. The Summa Cum Laude Award is presented to those students who are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 4.5 or higher. As I read your names, we would like you to come to the stage so we can present you with a medallion signifying this outstanding accomplishment. The names will be read in alphabetical order and not necessarily the order of the students standing in class. I'm going to read all the names and we will applaud at the end. So when you get your medallion, just stay up here so we can recognize your names. Sydney Anderson. Akeem Ansari. Avia Bhatia. Uma Boot. Ruby Bierman. Kaya Boda. Suditi Chawla. Madavinchu Dayal. Gabrielle Decker. Caleb Dang. Nancy DePaulo. Benjamin Dean. Marissa Freeman. Seijin Han. Asia Honeycutt. Eden Eisman. Brendan Kelly. Miles Kim. Amelia Law. Elizabeth Lim. Maxwell Vasilionis. Molly McCartan. Edward New. We're gonna run out of room. Alexa Newsom. Anna Pearson. Ria Sadagoken. Quentin Schaefer. Rachel Talcott. Gregory Taylor. Aaron Zen. Allison Bond. Felicia Wu. Lillian Xia. Xingtao Xin. Youngkyun Yoon. Please give all of these outstanding scholars That's a big deal, Mustangs. Well done, well done. Wear your medallions on Sunday to graduation. You can be seated. Thank you. We will now announce the Blue Valley North Department Award winners. If you hear your name called, please come to the stage and receive your certificate. You may return to your seat once you have it. We'll start with art. The art department would like to recognize two outstanding senior artists, Muskan Chandarana and Annabelle Crockett. The business department recognizes seniors for their leadership and accomplishments in a variety of business and computer courses. The following students are outstanding business students for the class of 2024. Molly McCartan, Samuel Potter, and Carson Wassington. The following students receive the award for outstanding achievement in computer science. Raj Sadamkar, and Quentin Schaefer. The Blue Valley North English Department awards students in these areas: writing award winners and students with outstanding performance in the ELA classroom. For outstanding ELA classroom performance, Sydney Anderson, Claire Henderson, Reese Hirschler, Sophia McDaniel, Sienna Meinert, Vittoria Marini. Come on up, guys. Anna Pearson, Quentin Schaefer, Eric Silva, Jaden Stephen, Madeline Wiegand, and Tatum Mitchell. It's not easy passing out all these awards. You're doing well, you're doing well. Keep it up, administrators. For our writing award winners, we have 3. Max Vasilionis, Lexi Newsom, and Ria Sedegoka. The following students have demonstrated outstanding performance in the field of family and consumer sciences. These students have been great leaders in the classroom, positive role models for their peers, and have been a true joy to work with every day. For outstanding performance in culinary arts, please come forward. Landon Black and Malachi Silkwood. For outstanding performance in human studies in the area of interior design and fashion, Ellie Razi and Franny Sandin. The following industrial tech students have demonstrated excellence in creativity and ingenuity. These students have worked hard all year long in building their skills in design problems, technical skill, professional communication, and collaboration. For excellence in architecture design, Muskan Chandarana, Madhavinshu Dayal, and Vaishnavi Pujar. Come on up. For excellence in engineering design, Tara Tushman. The Blue Valley North Math Department considers seniors who have a genuine love for math, a desire to help others in and out of the class, and a strong work ethic. Our outstanding seniors selected this year value the process of solving a problem as much as the solution itself. These seniors, please come forward. Madhavinshu Dayal, Aiden Jewell, Elizabeth Lem, Edward Moo, Anna Pearson, Noah Tarjan, and Lillian Xiao. The following students have demonstrated outstanding creativity, performance, and citizenship in their respective performing arts fields. For band, the John Phillips Sousa Award is presented at schools across the country to the most outstanding students and citizens of the band program. We are proud to present this year's Sousa Award winners, Eddie New and Ben Nix. The following seniors have demonstrated superior musicianship, leadership, talent, and dedication to the Blue Valley North Orchestra Department, both in the classroom and in CASHA extracurricular activities. Please come forward. Gabrielle Decker, Benjamin Ding, Hannah Kim, Ethan Franz, Aaron Zen. And Aaron Zen also receives the Blue Valley North Orchestra Performer of the Year, which is the highest honor bestowed upon a member of the high school orchestra to recognize excellence in playing and contributions to the ensemble. Congratulations. The following seniors have demonstrated superior musicianship, leadership, talent, and dedication to the Blue Valley North Choir Department, both in the classroom and in Acacia extracurricular activities. Please join me in recognizing, and come forward, Tess Moeller, Lacey Olberding, Maggie Ruckman, and Noah Tarjan. The following students have earned the title Honor Thespian for outstanding contributions to the ideals of the society and meritorious work in the field of theater. Each has served the theater for the equivalent of over 600 hours. Please come forward, Haven Powell and Isabel Van Sickle. The following thespians have demonstrated high academic success and overall coursework with a 4.0 GPA and earned the President's List Scholar distinction from the International Thespian Society. Please come forward, Reese Hirschler, Brendan Kelly, Tess Moeller, Isabel Van Sickle, and Lucas Wiggins. The following students have exemplified excellence in broadcast journalism and media production. They have demonstrated leadership for our teams, produced our shows, and have been consistently committed to celebrating the school culture and community by broadcasting the story of BVN. And we thank them for broadcasting today. Please join me in recognizing Isa DeSantos, Eric Silva, Janelle Green, Annabelle Feingold, Remy Siner, and Sophie Monroe. The following students have earned recognition in forensic speech and debate through their competitive success in state and national competitions, exemplary research, and contributions to the program. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding seniors in speech and debate. Claire Ng, Sudhiti Chirapala, Dacia Honeycutt, and Haya Bowen. The following students have demonstrated a commitment to journalistic excellence, leading their peers and fellow publication staff members at Blue Valley North. Please join me in recognizing Stella Ng, Seijin Han, Lexi Newsom, and Anna Sandage. The following students have been selected by their science teachers as role models in our corner of the scientific community. Please join me in congratulating our wonderful young scientists, Madavinshu Dayal, Aiden Jewell, Caroline Matthews, Sophia McDaniel, Edward Moo, and Anna Pearson. Next is social studies. These students have been selected by the social studies teachers for their commitment to excellence and consistently demonstrating the value of hard work, leadership, and civic responsibility. On behalf of the Social Studies Department at Blue Valley North, please join me in congratulating Emmett Abar, Alegria Aguilera, Sarah Allen, Ruby Bierman, Nathan Book, Julia Menino, Reagan Mitchell, Sheila Injire, Clara Resende, Reagan Smith, Jaden Stephen, Tara Tushner, and Cameron Young. We have a new award this year going to one student from our special education department. Would Tristan Herhusky please come forward? So Tristan's one of our favorite guys, and this is what one of his teachers wrote about him. Tristan has undergone remarkable growth during his 4 years at Blue Valley North High School, consistently demonstrating unwavering dedication and perseverance. He is known always giving his best effort, both academically and personally, while maintaining a kind and inclusive demeanor towards everyone he encounters. Tristan's commitment to success extends beyond the classroom, as he has been awarded Employee of the Month at Blue Valley Elementary on multiple occasions. Tristan has had a positive impact on our school community. Let's give one more round of applause. Peer mentors play an integral part in Blue Valley North's special education department, as well as our whole school community. This next award recognizes those students who have exhibited excellence in peer mentoring. Peer mentors help make our students feel a part of the school while helping students of all ability levels participate in academics, activities, and sports. The Excellence in Peer Mentoring Award goes to Maggie Ruckman. Thank you, Maggie. World language. The following students have demonstrated outstanding performance in their study of world languages. Their level of proficiency and their commitment to becoming global citizens by making a second language a part of their personal linguistic identity is commendable. For outstanding performance in Chinese, Younghoon Yoon. For outstanding performance in French, Edward Mu. And for outstanding performance in Spanish, Molly McCart. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our award winners. So we've come to the time, my personal favorite time, is when we get to watch administrators move this balloon arch. There's high comedic opportunities here, folks. It is much harder than it looks. We're using the base this year, I see, okay? All right? Just do not trip. This is why they went to graduate school, ladies and gentlemen. Success! Well done! So before we wrap things up here, I need to give some shout outs. First of all, don't slink away. To our administrators, Kelly Curley, Dr. Corey Cox, and the party planner for this show, Michael Moss. She's hiding in the corner. She hates when I do this. Lisa Miller, please come forward so we can recognize you. Lisa is Mr. Moss's assistant. She does everything for graduation weekend. She's the one sending you texts and emails and everything, so we just appreciate, it's a lot of hard work, and so we do appreciate all of them. So it's time to cut the ribbon. The reason we have this arch thing is Nancy DiPaolo, in just a second, our student body president, will take these prestigious scissors that we got from one of our offices this morning. She will cut the ribbon. Nancy, are you ready for this? This is huge. Okay, take the scissors. And let's all watch Nancy cut the ribbon. We forgot the ribbon, so the senior president had to simulate the ribbon being cut. We got the ribbon this year. Before we conclude, if you have not already purchased a ticket for your senior to go to Project Grad Party on Sunday evening, please find the link in today's North Notes. The party is Sunday from 7 to 10 p.m. at Chicken and Pickle with lots of fun activities and games, including all the food they can eat. Also, the DJ will be giving away over $10,000 worth of great prizes, and you can refer to North Notes for the link to buy your ticket today. So, what we are going to do, our seniors will proceed out. They will come up this way and walk through our arch and exit out the doors. This will signify that they have now transitioned from students to alum. Before we start that, we want to obviously encourage you to go to the GAT on Sunday at 1 o'clock. We're looking forward to our graduation ceremony. And I just want, before we release our seniors, let's give this awesome, just one of our favorite senior classes, class of 2024, let's give them a huge round of applause. Okay, will the first row come in front of the stage and pass through the arc?